In the intricate game of power, complexity can be a cloak for deception. By cultivating the illusion of simplicity, you can mask your strategies under a veil of apparent straightforwardness, making your maneuvers less detectable and more effective. This approach can disarm and mislead adversaries who underestimate your depth. However, oversimplification can be a double-edged sword, leading to underestimation by allies and enemies alike. Richard Nixon's transgression of this law is a classic example of the pitfalls of disregarding the power of simplicity. During the Watergate scandal, Nixon and his administration engaged in a series of complex cover-ups following the break-in at the Democratic National Committee headquarters. This cover-up involved a tangled web of lies, misuse of government resources for personal vendettas, and obstruction of justice. Nixon's strategy was marked by a series of overly complicated maneuvers, including paying hush money to the burglars, instructing the CIA to impede the FBI's investigation, and numerous other deceitful tactics. The intricate layers of this scandal became increasingly difficult to manage and sustain. The complexity of Nixon's actions during Watergate was his undoing. The layers of deceit required to maintain the facade became a burden, unraveling under the scrutiny of the media, public, and legal investigations. His failure to adhere to the principle of simplicity in his strategies led to a loss of trust among the American people and within his own administration, eventually culminating in his resignation. Nixon's experience underscores the danger of overcomplicating matters in power dynamics, where a simpler, more direct approach might have yielded different results. Nixon's inability to present a straightforward narrative or to simplify his responses to the accusations compounded the issue, making the situation appear even more suspicious and ultimately leading to his downfall. The Watergate scandal stands as a testament to the fact that in the realm of power and public perception, simplicity often trumps complexity. Steve Jobs, the iconic co-founder of Apple Inc., was a maestro in applying this law. His approach was not just about product design, but also about how he conducted business and presented himself. Jobs had an extraordinary ability to take highly complex technological concepts and distill them into simple, elegant, and intuitive products. This skill was evident in the launch of revolutionary products like the iPhone and the iPad, which, despite their sophisticated technology, were epitomized by their user-friendly interfaces. Furthermore, Jobs extended this principle to his product presentations. His keynote speeches were renowned for their clarity, simplicity, and the ability to connect with audiences. He avoided technical jargon, instead focusing on the practicality and innovative aspects of his products in a way that was accessible to all. Jobs also applied this law in Apple's marketing strategies. The company's advertisements and branding were characterized by clean, minimalist designs that stood in stark contrast to the more complex and information-heavy ads of competitors. This simplicity made Apple's products more appealing and accessible to a broad audience, helping to establish the company as a leader in the tech industry. Jobs' genius lay in his understanding that people are often overwhelmed by complexity and drawn to simplicity. By presenting advanced technology in a straightforward and accessible manner, he not only made his products desirable, but also created an aura of innovation and elegance around them. This approach allowed Apple to dominate in a field where many competitors focused too heavily on technical specifications rather than user experience. His strategy of simplicity was not just a marketing tool, but a core philosophy that permeated every aspect of the company, from product design to corporate structure. This focus on simplicity enabled Apple to cut through the noise of a crowded market, capturing the imagination of consumers and setting new standards in the technology industry. Here are some key aspects to cultivating a sense of simplicity. Mask complexity. Behind a simple facade, complex strategies can be effectively concealed. Ease of understanding. Simplified presentations or communications can win support and disarm opponents who might otherwise be vigilant against more overtly complex maneuvers. Focus on appearance. Cultivating a persona or brand that emphasizes simplicity can be an effective diversionary tactic. Strategic simplification. Use simplification as a strategy, not as a default. Recognize when complexity is necessary, but keep it hidden from view. In Nixon's case, the failure to simplify led to a loss of control and credibility. In contrast, Jobs' ability to cloak sophistication with simplicity was a key element of his success. The reversal of this law lies in the danger of oversimplifying to the point where it becomes a detriment. If simplicity is overused or poorly executed, it can lead to underestimation by others, who may view it as a lack of sophistication or intelligence. This underestimation can be a double-edged sword. While it may lead adversaries to lower their guard, it can also result in a loss of respect and authority, both crucial elements in the game of power.